Hey folks, so it doesn't really happen too many times that we have 3 official T3 arena creators in the same game. I was queuing up for a single ranked mode and I got Sedox with me, and on the opposite side we had Dummer, so I felt like it's worth sharing with you. Let me just add that from one angle this is fun, yeah, seeing 3 creators in the same game, absolutely fun, but at the same time it's very sad, and let me explain you why. So we all know that T3 Arena doesn't have like a huge player base, but you know, I would have thought that we have somewhat more players. So whenever I try to play ranked in Europe, and I think it's the same in North America, I see the same faces and names over and over again. So it's not a rare thing that I play with Sedox or Damer, either on the same side or on the opposite side. Same for DGVP, I played with him several times already. Ultimately, what I'm trying to say here, guys, is I think that the game is still very underrated and unknown to many. I also know many who joined the T3 train and then along the way just left and then searched for another game, and I still don't really understand how such a brilliant game has such a low amount of players. I mean, if we look around in the world of mobile shooter games, I think T3 Arena is truly unique and special. It's giving you an awesome player's experience. I mean, the character movement, the physics, everything is just smooth. So I can't understand why this game isn't played by more players. Maybe it has something to do with advertising, maybe there's something else behind it. I'm not able to figure out why this game is still unknown closely after 1 year of being live. And honestly speaking, guys, when I joined T3 creation program, I was under the impression that this game and the player base is gonna rapidly grow. And I'm not saying that I'm witnessing the opposite, but I remember when the official channel had like 40k subscribers, now it's up to 400,000. But I think out of those 400,000 players, there's no way that all of them are active. So whenever T3 Arena streams a tournament or publishes a new video, then it approximately gets like 5,000 views, 10,000 views maybe. Some more interesting videos get up to 50,000 views. That's the maximum. So I'm still under the impression that the game is struggling in a way, because even though they are trying to put in new features, new stuff, new skins, it just doesn't get the deserved attention from players. I don't really know why, because I think the T3 creators are doing a great job to present the game in a way where it's very tempting to give it a try, but it feels like that the content we are publishing is not really reaching too many people. We could start with checking Atomic's channel, who brought over a bunch of his previous subs to T3 Arena, so that kind of explains why he has usually 4,000 or 5,000 views on his videos. But everybody else, like if you check Jordi, Shori, even myself, it could be a good example. We're getting a couple of hundreds views whenever we publish a video, which is just not right. I mean, not because I think I would deserve more. It's more that these numbers reflect that there is no big interest towards T3 Arena. So this brings me to the next topic, which is 5 versus 5, which is considered as like an open beta testing. And I truly hope that there are gonna be some gamers thinking that, oh my gosh, glad we have this opportunity to openly test 5 versus 5, because let's face it, this is what's happening. We are being asked to test something that is unfinished, that is planned to be polished over time. And I'm personally up to it. I mean, I'm committed to T3 Arena, and I see many players feel the same way, but generally speaking, gamers are a bit different. So if I would be a new player, I would download the game crashes after the second game, then I hop onto 5 versus 5 and I need to wait for 3 minutes for the game to start, and then even within the game I see some bugs and crashes and all that stuff. Okay, then maybe I'm gonna try a different game mode. Because of matchmaking, the enemy is gonna destroy me and I'm gonna get a bad experience. I think what the T3 Arena team should be doing going forward is that have a bit less of experimenting. Like, let's focus on the things that actually work, and then even polish them further. Always make sure that there's some kind of event running, like new skins, option to get new skins, some excitement for existing players, and the level of experimenting with new features and stuff should be less. I mean, I'm not gonna be happy if we get a new feature every single month, but all of that feature is having bugs and issues. I would be more than happy to play ranked for a couple of months if it would be fixed and if it would be having enough players, and then wait for another couple of months with 5 versus 5 and all those additions, because it seems like that there's a huge time pressure and they want to just implement new stuff, throw out new stuff, and thereby please the T3 community. But it just doesn't seem to work out because new players hop onto the train, and then at the same time, because of these bad experiences, they also lose a big amount of players. So I'm very thrilled to see how the future of T3 evolves. I'm really optimistic, and I'm one of those who wants this game to shine in 2023. And I can say the same for many of the T3 official creators. Obviously, the T3 development team is also wishing for a bigger success. And now let me circle back to the very beginning. We have 3 creators in this game, and ranked is still work in progress. So I'm going to ask one more time, is it the right time to implement 5 versus 5 in beta, asking the community to test it? I still feel personally, from an overall product management point of view, it's not the right timing. I would rather focus on advertising the game, making sure matchmaking is right, spamming the community with new stuff, new skins and new events, fixing ranked, fixing matchmaking, boosting the overall player's experience. And when that happens and we see a constant growing player base, then we can start talking about 5 versus 5. At the same time, I wish good luck to the T3 Arena team, because I would personally be very sad if I would see more and more players leaving the game. I would want to see it the other way around. I want to queue up for ranked, and I don't want to have DGVP and Sedox in every single game, because it just validates for me that the player base isn't really growing. Anyways, thank you for listening to my thoughts on ranked and upcoming 5 versus 5. As a gamer, I'm still very hyped about 5 versus 5. Obviously, everything that is new is exciting, and I can't wait to hop onto the first 5 versus 5 game. But at the same time, from a content creator angle and seeing the history of T3 Arena, I still feel that it shouldn't happen now. Oh guys, and by the way, if you're wondering what that song is in the background, so I'm going to release my 3rd song called Boosted, and what we have in the background is like a slow instrumental version of it. I think it's gonna be up and published within a couple of days, and I hope you're gonna love it and enjoy it. This was it for today, and you know guys, I'm not really that asking type of person, but still I'm gonna give me a like and leave some comments of what you think regarding rank, the player base, 5 versus 5, because it actually helps, you know, in the video to spread. And I'm definitely sure that there are many players who still don't know me from the existing T3 community, and I just want to reach more people. That's it. So please help me with that, and as always, see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.